Yo, why do people call you Cdusk?
Wait a minute. Did you say CD Dust or CD's nuts?
My guy.
Got him.
Got
him.
No.
Got him.
Hey.
In this episode, from his first upload in Michigan to becoming the creative writer behind the IRL Preston channel, Isaiah shares the raw story of how he turned a passion into profession and what it really takes to thrive in the creator economy.
Yeah, shit. Welcome to the EMP podcast where entrepreneurship meets purpose. No, the EMP podcast where entrepreneurship mindset and purpose matter the most, where hustle meets strategy and the other side of things that's not on here because it's too long. We want to show the younger and older generation that there are other paths to life than just college and trade school. So this is our guest, Cdusk, or as we like to call Isaiah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. This is the second time I've been interviewed.
Actually?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah. There was a guy, he was a friend of mine. We met at VidCon, and then I blew up on YouTube, and then he was like, "Can I interview you?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And I had interviewed other YouTubers too, so it was like.
By the way, him being here has nothing to do with his YouTube. He just happens to have a YouTube, but I met him at Vid Summit.
Yeah.
And we might have spent way too many hours in the car karaokeing.
We basically, how long we were out till 3 a.m. Like 3 nights in a row.
Pretty much. It was literally Vid Summit 3 nights, well, 4.
4 nights.
Because we went out
That's
on Monday as well.
I forgot about that.
We did Monday as well, but we didn't stay out too late because we didn't know anyone. We didn't know each other.
Well, I also did too, like on Sunday too. Well, that was with David though. You remember David?
Which one? Oh yeah, we stayed out till that was Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then we stayed out. You got cookies and everything.
Yeah.
But like pretty much Monday to Sunday, pretty much that whole weekend. How much sleep did we have? Like
probably like 3 hours.
3 hours.
4 hours. I remember it was like
we both were staff we were volunteering for Vid Summit, so we were there at 6 a.m. and then we left at like 3 a.m.
Yeah. I remember I got home, was like hopped in the shower, and I looked at the time and was like, oh shit, I got like 3 hours until like I have to wake up again.
And then I live 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
And this was a last minute rush thing because Victor invited me like literally Friday, and it started Monday.
Oh my gosh.
So I couldn't get hotels because they're like $600.
I remember.
So that's where I met this guy. He's a very cool guy. We spent
Appreciate it.
like 80 hours together in a week. And we were up till 3 a.m. every day karaokeing. And by the way, guys, he's a fantastic driver. We used his car 90% of the day.
Yeah, my car drove everywhere basically. So.
I mean, yeah. So he was sitting in the driver's seat. How much he drove? Maybe 10%. The car drove itself. He has a Tesla.
Yeah.
No hate to the Tesla. We had so much fun.
Did a great job. It saved me and it saved them.
And by the way, no one got high, no one got drunk, nothing like that.
Yes,
we were just having fun. Yeah, we were specifying just in case.
Please specify. I do no drugs. I promote sobriety.
But we were just having fun singing. Like we did all the 2016 songs, all the 2008 songs. We did everything. I love this guy. All right. So now, Isaiah, you're a Michigan native.
Yes.
Who went, and got like 100,000 followers. What got you obsessed with YouTube?
I mean, I've always just been obsessed with YouTube, like as a whole. I started probably when I was like 11, 12-ish when I uploaded my first video. So I had an old Minecraft channel. So ironic that I work for a Minecraft YouTuber now, and I started with Minecraft. Mm-hmm. And just posted. It never took off. I think I got like max like 200 subscribers, something like that.
That's more than we have.
But that was like over a long time. Like I think it was like 3 years of like grinding out, like producing videos, and I don't think any of them like cracked over like 1K. So it was a time. I remember those days.
How old
fondly.
were you?
I was probably like 11, 12-ish. I was like early middle school or like end of elementary, I think. Somewhere around there. And I was making Minecraft Pocket Edition videos on my NVIDIA Shield tablet.
So the old shit.
Yeah, the really old stuff.
So when did you realize, like, what was the moment when you started your new channel called Cdusk, or Real Cdusk on everything else? My brain froze. When did you realize it wasn't just a hobby, but you could make it a career?
I think that was kind of like when, obviously, I pivoted. So I had the old channel, and then I was like, I want to start fresh. I want to do more IRL content, stuff with like my face in it. Because before that, it was just like all commentary, gaming type stuff. And so started the new channel, which was Cdusk. I'm trying to remember if I had it named Cdusk at the time, or if it was my old name. So here's like some lore of Cdusk. Cdusk, the C in Cdusk originally stood for conniving, and it was conniving dust because I wanted it to sound like really cool, like those commentary channels, like Leafy is here and stuff like that. And for some reason, my mom was like, you don't want to have conniving in the name, like it's not like a good connotation. And so I stripped it back to just the C and the dusk, and it's how Cdusk came to be.
Now, you told us a little story a little while back about somebody contacting you. What did they think your name was?
Oh, yeah. So, like, for some reason, like, someone messaged me online, and they were like, I know your real name, buddy boy. And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? What are you referring to? Like, so I was curious. I'm like, what does he think my name is? I'm like, typing back, like, what's my name then? He's like, it's Corey Dean. And I was like, no, that's not my name, but sure, whatever, we're gonna roll with it. So like anytime like people would ask me like what my real name is, I'd be like Corey Dean. There you go.
So that's the CD, but where does Cdusk come from?
Cdusk is just the kind of two words mashed together that I thought sounded cool. I was like, conniving sounds kind of cool. Dusk sounds cool. And like Leafy,
I'm about to ghost you out of here. I'm dusting you.
Yeah, sort of like that.
So I'm like, you can't even find me if you really tried to look me up.
Something like that. Yeah. I just thought it was cool. There's also other commentary channels at the time. There was Leafy is Here, and then like Pyrocynical and like Lieutenant Corbus. So I was like inspired by those.
I think Pyrocynical is still active, right?
Yeah, he's still active.
Yeah,
like
he's like pretty big now.
Yeah. He's like switched off into like doing. He still does like long video essays and
Yeah.
stuff, but like he still does like the Slop Live, which is like again kind of like inspired like how I was making content, just like YouTube drama and news videos and stuff.
So looking back, what was the biggest mistake you made as a creator, and like what taught you the most?
I think the biggest mistake I made is just me being a dumb kid. Like, I feel like I was given like a lot of like eyes like at a very young age, and I feel like that was a lot for me, and I didn't know how to handle that. And so there were like things that I did that I definitely would not do again. Like I did interview like these YouTubers that were in some drama because there was like a whole series going on. And so my mom was helping me with all of this. Flew down to Pensacola, Florida, and I got a chance to interview them, and that was like my magnum opus, like final project of the Cdusk channel. Before I was originally gonna like pivot and do other stuff. And so like that kind of like sparked like a whole whirlwind of like drama and stuff. Like people were like attacking me because this dude was like 10 million subscribers, but the reason why they're attacking me, so he cheated on his girlfriend, basically.
You're in the clear.
Yeah.
You're in the clear. I don't want to hear the rest of it.
We're not about no drama now.
Yeah.
No. But like, let's keep going. But I'm just saying, like, I don't care what comes after that. You said cheated. You're in the clear.
Yeah. So I was like,
Allegedly.
No, it wasn't allegedly. It was proof. There was tons of evidence.
Okay.
There was tons of evidence. He knows it, but that was at the time, and like I'm like someone who wants to share the facts, and like I feel like it's so frequent that online like people just kind of do like he said, she said, that sort of thing, but it's like I wanted to display the truth, but at the end of the day, I realized I was a dumb kid. I was like, I shouldn't be in people's drama and their business and stuff. So I was like, if I could go back in time, I would have never like even messed with that sort of stuff.
So, you've been in YouTube, you work for a YouTube creator, you've been studying YouTube for a long time, and honestly, now that's become your job.
Yep.
So what's really changed in the YouTube algorithm?
I think the biggest thing is that it's so fast paced now in comparison to how it was before. I feel like you could get away with like a more relaxed style video. You didn't need to like get right to the point. But it's like now it's like first 10 seconds, you got to be like in it. Be like, boom, this is the video. This is what we're going to be doing, straight into the action, And
Couldn't let nothing build up naturally.
yeah, exactly. You can't let
See,
it
I'm
simmer.
I'm old school. I like things, natural.
Exactly. You gotta let it like simmer. That's how you would expect it, But it's like with this platform, I guess like Gen Alpha.
This is what you're gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, you think of like a Preston video, for example. You look at that, like that's like first 10 seconds we're already into the action,
I mean, but also your generation is like kids. Like you're looking
Yeah.
at like 7 to like maybe 12, 13 max.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think you have like older people, they have a longer attention span. They can actually like wait. But it's like if you want to appeal to everyone, you just got to be quick
You
with
just gotta
it.
go.
Yeah.
And he works with Preston Plays, by the way, guys.
Yeah. This is the first time I get to talk about this. If anyone from my own demographic fan base sees this.
And by the way, guys, he
Where is
disappeared off the
CD?
face of the world.
Right.
Where's Cdusk?
Yeah.
Cdusk.
Like you get comments all the time. It's like, where'd he go? What'd that man do?
What did he do?
Yeah.
Is he
Is he dead?
Is he gonna be a little stereotypical? Is he in jail?
Yeah. Is he sick, dead, or mute? Which one is it?
So what are like the top 3 things creators misunderstand about growth in 2025?
I think the biggest thing is that you don't necessarily need to have the latest and greatest everything. I feel like a lot of creators, they see Mr. Beast, with like this big budget, grand scale thing, and like they feel like they need to have that to succeed. It's like you don't. It depends on what your niche is. Like just having a decent quality camera and a good mic, that's enough. And if you study YouTube in terms of watching videos that focus on the algorithm and also too like how to keep audience retention, like that's enough to kind of get you started, I feel like.
Is there a everyone says there's a secret formula to
Yeah.
becoming successful? Is there really a secret formula, or is it just all about luck and timing?
I think there is, in a sense, a secret formula if you want to really think about it. Like, if we like even like boil down like how we produce videos at TBNR, it's basically you're looking at other creators, you're looking at outliers for the people that are in your niche, and then applying that to your own thing. A guy who used to work at TBNR, Evan, who's also now his own solo creator. I think he has like 130,000 subscribers now. He does mainly faith-based content. He talks about how basically you can just take whatever format is working for another creator and just figure out how can you apply that to your own niche. And as long as you can do that, you can sometimes find success that way. So if this format has been a 4x outlier for like 5 other creators, then it's very likely that it's going to be at least like a 2x outlier for someone else,
So after hitting 100K, you decided to stop going that way into more of the YouTube, and you pivoted to working with another creator, aka Preston. Is Preston the first creator you worked with?
He's not the first creator. I've worked with like a ton of different people, just like on different parts of their production, like video editing and stuff like that. I guess like since like my break or like disappearance from the internet,
Probably about a year from now.
Yeah. Like I even say even before that, because like I was working with other creators even before that. Gamer from Mars, he does video essays, which was very similar to the style of content that I was producing. I worked with him on the script writing side. I've edited videos for like Jenny Hoyos, for example. I'm trying to think like in terms of other people. Manuel Boza, friends with Eric. I've done like short videos and stuff for him. And then really when it got down to like what I'm doing now, which is the script writing, like framework for videos, a lot more of that entertainment niche, I guess you would call it. That kind of started with Mr. Beast. So I did the 3-day vibe check with them. And then eventually that kind of like opened the door for Preston.
So like what sparked that shift going from, being a creator to working back end?
I think the big thing for me was just like the pressure, like of being like having all those eyes on you and also feeling like you constantly have to one up yourself. I feel like when I was making the content that I was making at the time, I was kind of a little bit unhappy with what I was making. Like it didn't feel like authentically me, and I wanted to kind of pivot and like do stuff that like brought positivity to the world, like the drama and stuff. It can get pretty negative I think. And I wanted to do the entertainment, like bring joy to anyone and everyone.
So, you're an in-house creator with, Preston Plays, and he gave us a custom tour of the studio. We're not going to say where, but he gave us a full customs tour of the entire studio of the house where, Preston graciously lets him stay. And it's a beautiful place, but with all those perks, what does like an actual day-to-day of that role actually look like?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit all over the place. Like, I feel like to say that there's like one particular structure is like being
Okay.
nice about it.
What's an estimated day-to-day look like?
An estimated day for me is I wake up, around 9. We kind of like have a 9 to 5 structure, but it's so loose that I barely call it 9 to 5. Like, people will get there like 9:30, like 9:40 to the office, and then
That's
like
still on time for y'all generation.
yeah, basically. I mean,
If they say be here at 9, that means 10.
yeah,
For y'all.
basically.
If you were saying that to me, that's 8:45.
Yeah.
On time is early, or early is on time, and on time is late.
That makes a lot of sense about you now. Why you show up like 40 minutes before in the studio, and I'm like 15 minutes or like 8 minutes or like like 5 minutes after.
Yeah, I'm like, why is this guy so late?
Yeah.
I'm not late. I'm literally showing up right after, like a little bit.
Gotta have a 15-minute buffer.
How you do one thing is how you do everything. But
Eh.
I'm big on time anyways, though. But
Yeah.
that's why we have this channel, because it's actually different generations. We're bridging a gap because sometimes the way we communicate and stuff, it's like, wait a minute,
What's going on?
what's going on?
So you get there 9:40, 9:50, 10 o'clock. What's going on
Yeah.
after that?
After that, we usually have, let's say this is a Monday. We'll start with like Monday. We have like a writer's room. It's usually me, Preston, and then like our creative strategist, our creative director, all in one room.
Which room is that?
Huh?
Which room was that one?
That was like the one that like in the one when
Was
we
that
first
the one with all the sofas and
desk,
things?
the desks and stuff. It was like the big meeting table and like the big screen on the front, and there was like a bunch of like.
Is that the first room you took us into?
I feel like it was like the second or third or something.
So then it's like that middle
sec-
room in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I like to be a visual person. Y'all have no clue what's
Yeah.
going on, but I like to be a visual person.
Yeah. So we just kind of like all meet in there. We just kind of go over the different videos. Usually our creative strategist has come up with like 4 or 5 different ideas that Preston's already like been like, I'm really thrilled about this idea. I want to do this.
Mhm.
And then we go over like, what's the proposed structure for the video? And then from there, we kind of start spitballing ideas of like, what can be in this video? What are the potential like story beats we can have and bits that we can add in, jokes, stuff like that. And then from there, it's kind of my job to formulate the mishmash of brain dumpage into something coherent. Sometimes that even requires me to kind of like have my own sort of brain dump and then kind of like add on to that. And then I turn that into a framework, which then our creative strategist reviews, our creative director reviews. Our creative director is kind of like our supervisor of the script, making sure that everything is in order. And then from there, it's put into a V2 if there's any necessary notes.
And that was Zach, right?
Zach is head of production. So this is even before we get to like Zach.
That's way before Zach.
Yeah, this is way before
Ah.
Zach. Like Zach is not
So
involved yet.
how many? I'm actually curious because like a lot of people don't know the scale of how content creators work.
Yeah.
How many layers of approvals do you have to go through, like a corporate structure, before you get the approval to even record the video for Preston?
It's a mixed bag. Like we've gone through like a heavy revision of like that process. Like for the longest time, we had like 2 months straight where we weren't making like any videos because the process wasn't streamlined. Like we were getting videos like approved, but they weren't approved. Like basically, like Preston was like, I guess we can do it. And then we get into the writing process and he'd be like, oh, this is
Nah,
no,
let's
let's
get rid of
scrap
this.
this. Let's do something else. And so there was like just kind of like a back and forth and nothing was getting made. But we've kind of like streamlined it now to where there's a title and a thumbnail already made by our creative strategist based off of data that we found from like other YouTubers and using view stats and such. And then from there, we kind of go into, okay, well, what's the proposed structure for this video going to look like? And what's the evidence that this is going to succeed? Like, what is the evidence that this is going to get like 2-3 million views? And then Preston's like, okay, I like it. Let's lock it in. and then it goes into like the actual like writing process, and then we kind of like figure out what that's gonna look like, and then to production.
So looking at the end in mind, where we're like, hey, just hit the record
You
button.
know, yeah, like,
and go
like
with the
today,
flow.
guys. By the
Yeah.
way, like the way I like doing things is like I forget the title, forget the description, forget the thumbnail. Like people,
Yeah.
like Isaiah
Yeah.
was literally here. Like Jonathan here, he was walking back and forth from the editing studio down over there. He was like, "All right, this is the thumbnail. Do you guys like it?" Or we didn't do a thumbnail, but if we did, we would have. This is the title. Y'all like it? Give me advice. All right, cool. He left.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, this is the description. Is this good? All right, cool. He left. And then we just went back and forth
So-
after we did the video.
And this is why hosted by PJ and JP. What is PJ backwards? JP. And what is JP backwards? PJ.
Okay,
Let's go.
that's a whole different thing. Now, I'm actually curious about this because I watched Preston as a kid,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
that's Gen Z.
Mhm.
And now we're in Gen Alpha. So, like, how would you, like, I'm assuming you know how it was back then, but how is the video generation different from Gen Z to Gen Alpha?
I think it's a lot more with whatever Gen Alpha is interested in. Like there's topics that, you know, Gen Z could not give less of a crap about, but like Gen Alpha is like, oh, this is sick. Like this is what I love to see. So like we just released a video. It was 99 Nights in the Forest. Like for Gen Z, I feel like, and like anyone older than that, they're like, what the heck is a 99 night? Like what is that?
Honestly, you said that, I was like, okay, hold up, what's going on?
Yeah. It's like 99 nights, like 99 problems. I got 99 nights in a forest, ain't one. Like,
Like, I'm like, look, my guy, I already got, one problem. I don't need 99 more.
yeah. So it's like stuff like that. That's Gen Alpha coded. It's a very popular game on Roblox called 99 Nights. And so we did a video where we turned that IRL. So we made the game in real life, adding different elements to it.
Is that one of the sets I saw?
I don't know if we shot that at the other studio. We have 2 studios.
Is
So
that the other one?
the other one, across town.
I think you showed us that one.
I didn't show you that one. I showed you what the one on.
Not you, but the other guy did.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Not personally, but on his phone.
Okay.
I was just curious.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, off that topic, everyone dreams. Okay, even I dream about this channel.
Yeah.
Making money on YouTube.
Yeah.
What did your, if you want to, of course, you told us,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what did your like real numbers look like, and like what surprised you the most about monetization?
I think the big thing for me was, again, I started YouTube before the shorts kind of like kicked off, where it was kind of like really easy to get monetization when shorts became a thing.
What phase was that, or what year?
That was 2020. 2020.
That's when they started those shorts.
Yeah. So it was like shortly after that.
So pre-COVID, about COVID time.
Yeah. I started, so like when I was like uploading consistently, and I would consider it like a business or like whatever, that was like December 2019. So the pandemic happened like
Like right almost next to it.
Yeah, exactly. So that was actually one of the things that happened, was I was almost not able to make like my magnum opus project because I wasn't able to travel because of COVID.
Right, the shutdown.
Yeah.
And so you were shut down in your room to just create.
Exactly. And also too, since I was a junior in high school at the time, like I didn't have any responsibilities. So it was weird. I had half of my, so like six periods, I had 3 periods that were like at a technical center, just like trade school program basically, and then the other 3 hours of the day were at like my normal
The CTE
school
program.
Huh?
Was that here or Michigan?
No, it was in Michigan. It was
Okay.
in Michigan.
So
it
it's
was,
like a CTE program.
basically, and it was just like learning whatever trade, which was graphic design for me. And so when like COVID happened, like those 3 hours that were actually like school related things like math, science and stuff, that got all thrown out the window. So it was just all focused on like graphic design, which is kind of like plays into YouTube. So I
Right.
got to just work on my YouTube stuff. And I even got to like submit for my final project for that class, my YouTube video. And like it had like a brand deal on it and everything. And my teacher was like,
Where did
The
this
heck?
come from?
Yeah,
Hold up.
yeah.
And forget that. Just brand deal. 100. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
100 on it,
yeah,
right?
I got 100. She was like, why is there a brand deal on your final project? Like that's strange.
So, your channel has what, 8.9, almost 9 million views, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what did you learn about like turning the views into income?
I think the biggest thing was through affiliate links. Affiliate links, I think, are so beneficial for creators that are starting out and like are in smaller size because they can provide really big rewards. How I funded the trip for my channel was through affiliate links. Like I had a Audible affiliate. And so each time someone signed up, they didn't even need to like pay for the first month. I got $15 off of that. And then I think I was able to raise like 1,000, 2,000 off of that. And that's what funded the trip.
Yo, you got one of those links for us? Because we're trying to fund some trips.
Yeah. Dude, like it's so easy. Like there's so many affiliate programs. Like, you know, Nord has one.
So like, you know, on that topic for the new creators and, you know, including us, because I kind of want to know, what would be the best affiliate links as of now? Like, do you have those? Do you have that knowledge or?
I don't have it right now because like with Preston, it's mainly just brand deals where it's like straight cash right there and then.
Cash for cash.
Yeah.
Cash for knowledge or cash for viewership.
Exactly. So, but like you look at any, like just look at any YouTuber who has a sponsorship, the company usually has an affiliate program of some kind. Obviously they all range, but I think like at the time, like NordVPN had like $25 just for someone signing up, which is larger than Audible, which was like 15 or something.
Damn. You know, NordVPN, you got one of those for us?
Yeah.
You know, I know we chatted about this just shortly, but like, what made you stop posting on your own channel? Because, you know, you said people are like, where is Cdusk?
Yeah. I would say the main thing for me was just like the pressure. I constantly wanted to one-up myself. And also, too, like, I wanted to explore different projects that were not traditionally done by me. Like I was known for like the commentary and the video essays, and I wanted to do more of, like I said, the entertainment stuff, the Mr. Beast style content, where anyone can enjoy it no matter who you are, and kind of just like take to it. And so I did that a little bit, but it didn't take off because it was like my audience was like, "What the heck is this? Like I don't." Why
you
is
don't
this?
want this.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why did he make a giant marker for ZHC and then gift it to... No, I don't want this.
You don't want this.
Yeah.
So it's like those, what's it called? Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was saying, so basically your audience got used to that channel, the Cdusk person.
Yeah.
And you tried to pivot. Next thing you know, they're yelling at you like, no, you stick to what...
Exactly. You do the dance. You do the dance, monkey. Do it like this.
Wow.
So I'm actually curious. Oh shit.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Wait, hold up. Scratch that. We gotta make that out. Hold up. This shit's gonna get copyrighted. Nope, we gotta remove that, by the way. It's 27 minutes. We gotta remove that or like mute it. We're gonna get copyright, man. That's copyright.
Dance Monkey. Was it by...
It's the song. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Tones and I? Dance Monkey?
Hey, we're gonna cut it out.
Well, cut it out. I don't want this shit to get copyrighted. You know exactly what I felt.
You literally, if you like just mumble the lyrics, like YouTube's copyright system will just go off sometimes.
Yeah, no, I was just like, hold up. Nope, we got to get rid of that shit. What's it called? Damn, I forgot what I was going to tell you. Yeah, well, screw that. We'll go on to the next thing. What's one thing? I'll bring it up if I remember. What's one thing that you learned from being on both sides of the field? You know, being a solo creator and also working as a professional for a large YouTube team.
I think the big thing that I learned and the thing I wish I could have like taken back. There was a time where I had like a team of people like helping me with my videos on the video essay side, like helping me with the research, and then also too like helping me with the editing videos. But the biggest thing I learned on like being part of like a big YouTuber's team is that like how to manage that many people, like everyone, there's a cog, it's like a machine, every cog has a purpose, and you all need to be in sync. You got to be working together, and in order to do that, there has to be some sort of structure of some kind, and getting to that point, it's a little bit difficult.
So how important is it, having the right team together for your production with the content?
I think it's definitely very important. If you don't have the right team of people, then you won't be making the right type of content. You just have one person who's like a bad apple or, doesn't know what they're doing, and the whole production pipeline kind of falls apart. So you got to have, people who are competent, have people who like even if they don't have a background in said thing, that they're driven, there's a lot of people that we have like at TBNR who've never dealt with like YouTube up until this point, but they learned it in the process of working there. And it's just the fact that they have the drive, which is why they got hired in the first place.
I'm actually curious. You said having a good team, but like creators like me and JP, like we both have what 130 subscribers, something like that. So we have a small creator base, but we both have income from other opportunities, because this is just a side thing until it becomes still for me. I don't know what it's going to become for JP, but like I think for both of us, we both have he wants to start his own tax business. Yeah. I have my own startup business that would fund this. It would be distribution for me. So this is always going to be a side thing for us, but for a lot of people, they want it to become their main thing.
Yeah.
Does hiring a VA that helps you with production, does that help? How do you think that translates to an actual production team or like an editing team, or helps you with ideas? Yeah. Because a lot of people can't afford a creative director because that's like $50,000 a year.
Yeah. I feel like that's the thing, is like, especially if you're doing it just like as a side hustle or on a smaller scale, you don't need a production team. Like for the longest time, obviously, before I like attempted to try and hire people to help me with videos, like it was all me, just learning the skills, how to video edit, how to create those thumbnails, all of that sort of thing. Like that's stuff that can be self-taught. And I think that's the big thing, is so many creators think you need to have like resources, like you need to have the right people. That definitely helps. And when you get to that point, definitely hire those people as soon as you can, like outsource that stuff. Like tax guy even is the first thing. There was a panel with Matt Pat, and he talked about like the first person you hire as you become like a business as a YouTuber. First person you hire,
tax consultant.
Yeah,
hey
tax
guys,
consultant. Yeah.
You need to hire JP right here. He'll
Exactly.
take care of you.
Yeah.
So I guess we don't need to hire anyone.
Exactly.
I think we're good.
You're good. Exactly.
All right, so what's the next person? Because I think that's who we need.
Yeah, the video editor is the next person.
All right, we're good too.
Yeah.
He's
exactly.
right there.
So you got the video editor, you got the tax guy rolled in one.
All right, what's the next one?
The next one is then maybe someone to make the thumbnails,
All right, we're good there. That's me right here.
That's you right there.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, I mean, and then if you want to get into like the ideation, like making sure that everything's in order.
AI, my friend, AI.
Yeah, you can do AI too.
So the thing, especially with learning from what was it, the Alliance, Power Alliance?
Oh yeah, so we actually were at an event yesterday. Yeah, so yesterday we were at an event for like 6, 7, something. 6, 7.
6, 7. Oh shit. Forgot about that.
Oh, like, we were actually there for like 6, 7 hours. I think we got there at 9:30ish. We were there till 4, 5:30. I was, at least. He wasn't. He had to go pick up his mother. But we were there for a long time, and we were.
Keep going.
So, what was your question again? I don't remember what you asked me. Because you said something about power alliances and then marketing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yes. So something that I was I picked up from yesterday was, if you're good at something, go ahead and record yourself and put it in a Google Drive. And then when you build your team, you can have them go to your Google Drive to figure out how did you do that.
Gotcha.
So basically, it's like you're
categorizing your production process,
or the SOPs. What you know the business terminology, but SOPs, the standard operation procedures.
Yeah.
That's that corporate talk. But anyways, though, I just thought that was like genius.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already using like the program Loom with my tax clients to, okay, I'm gonna do a tax review on Loom, send the email over. Therefore, you review everything. If everything's good to go, then I can submit the tax return. So anyways, though, but I just thought that was a great idea as far as using Loom, doing all your SOPs and all your videos for VAs or any other hiring or any other people that's going to come on your team to get them acclimated with how you run your business or your
and
production.
By the way, for other people who don't know what SOP is, it's a standard operating procedure, which basically means,
You said it earlier.
He did?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm deaf.
We gotta bridge the gaps. We gotta
Hold up,
bridge the
damn, I'm
gaps.
deaf. I scratch that. Now, you as a content writer, what tools or systems do you guys rely on to edit, script, and like everything else?
Yeah, it's weird. We kind of like it depends on what it is, most of the time, because we already have a proposed structure of some kind that's already been predictated. From there, it's just a matter of like spitballing. Me personally, like it helps me to just kind of like sit by myself and just kind of like think through like what would I want to see in the content. When it comes to ideating, but then other times, we will use like if we're like a writer's block, hit ChatGPT, and just see like what it comes up with. And even if it's bad stuff, which in my experience, like when it comes to writing, it will give me bad stuff, but it sparks
an idea.
Exactly, it sparks inspiration for something else that could be done. So then other than that, we just use Google Docs.
Now, you guys use a lot of preparation time before you even get to start shooting.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when you shoot the video, review the video, and then you decide not to post it? Like, you be like, what goes through your head on that? Or is there ever times that ever happen?
That's actually interesting because like I don't think we've ever really had that happen. We've gotten to points where we were like on shoot day and something happened and then we're like, okay, scrap the whole thing. Like we had one where we had like built a bunch of like Minecraft stuff for it, and then the place got rained out, and so everything like got destroyed in the water, and so we scrapped it.
You're saying everything doesn't get posted, or everything does get posted through your systems that you have set up?
Like you mean like in terms of like, do we have like a rough cut of it, or?
Well, I'm just.
I think what he's asking is
because I mean when we were talking behind the scenes, you were like sometimes we have content that we've done and didn't even.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's just like we get on shoot day and we can't either don't shoot it at all. Normally, like if we get to shoot day and we shoot something, it usually ends up getting posted. It's very rare occasions that we get to shoot day, shoot it, and then it doesn't get posted.
And it goes to waste. It doesn't go to waste.
Yeah,
well, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you, like, if you were starting from zero as of now, because this is actually something one of our other friends who just happens to have the same name as Preston Plays.
Oh yeah, Preston Craze.
Preston Craze. Shout out to him, my boy Preston. He's gonna now start to. He actually messaged me after the Vid Summit. He's like, he's like, remember when in the car when he was like, yo, I'm not gonna remember thing that we just talked about because I was like, yo, what's your whole business plan? Because that's what I do. I help people do that.
Yeah.
And I asked him those, the 5 whys, and he's like, all right, I need you to repeat to me what you asked me. And I'm like, my guy, I don't remember either. But, I gave him the 5 whys via text. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll go do this. And, now he's going to go teach, younger kids on how to build their YouTube channel from scratch. So if you had to build one from scratch and the max budget was like $1,000, what would you do?
That's a good question, actually. I think I would. It depends. Would it be like what I want to do, like passion-wise, or what's going to get the most views,
To help the person that wants
So the person that may watch this video, like, we're not talking about what you want to do. What's generally?
What's general?
General.
If my recommendation, because of how gamified YouTube is like invest in view stats, because like view stats is such a great way to see what is working on the platform and basically categorize that, and then, like I said, apply that to your niche, whatever your niche is. And the biggest thing is that you need to niche down. Like, I feel like too many creators are kind of trying to do everything at once. It's like, okay, one day I'm going to post a vlog. The next day I'm going to post a fashion video. And then the next day I'm going to post a gaming video. It's like, you got to have one
You're
niche.
all over the place.
Yeah. You got to be, like, locked in. One thing only. And just commit to that. And then make sure that whatever you're doing, that you're using formats that already work. If they're proven to work, it's very unlikely that they will not work for you,
Nice.
Hold up 1 second. I'm trying to.
Are you looking up the game stats or something?
I'm looking
like
up
that
view stats.
Yeah.
So I can show people what they're supposed to be looking at.
Yeah. View stats is incredible. Started by Mr. Beast. Plug Mr. Beast. Go to shopmrbeast.com. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it's tool created by Jimmy.
I mean, it makes sense though.
Yeah.
Because once you get that data and you look at the analytics and stuff, it'll show you what's working and what's not
So
working.
like, by the way, guys, this is view stats.
Exactly. You
know.
see outliers right there. I don't know. You don't have ViewStats Pro, right?
I don't.
You don't.
I mean, I literally just signed up.
You just signed up? Okay. Yeah.
It's been, it's going to cost,
Yeah, $50 a month.
$50 per month. That's
I think
nothing.
yearly it's like 500 or something, right?
Well, you save
Yeah.
20%.
You save 20%, but no, I don't. We don't.
Yeah. Like, not right now.
Not
Let's
right
stay
now.
with the 50
yeah.
a month.
I mean, but
Yeah.
you've got, fucking. Where's my?
So ViewStats is the cheat code.
ViewStats is a cheat code. There's a bunch
You've
of other
got
platforms.
alerts. Oh damn, this is locked in.
Yeah.
Oh, is all of it like locked?
A lot of it is locked. It's crazy. So I've only used prior
Yeah,
to like.
because there's people
Oh damn! Like it's all no. There's like nothing. There is nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing basically. Otherwise, like if you have ViewStats Basic, all you can do is like look at a channel and like see like when they change thumbnails and like their.
I mean, I
revenue
think
and
I have
stuff.
to like finish the profile or something, and then
No,
maybe.
no, you don't get access to outliers or alerts and stuff. You have to
and
pay.
then like it'll give me like a little bit more
No,
than what I have right now.
nah.
He already
knows.
Nah.
You gotta pay- you gotta pay for
it.
I get nothing
You're
else.
in ViewStats Pro right now, and like you
You gotta pay for it.
You got to
pretty
pay for
much.
it. Yeah. There's a lot of other platforms like ViewStats. I think ViewStats is the best at doing what it does. There's I know like 1 out of 10.
Mr. Beast is the.
I mean,
best
by the
at
way,
doing
Mr.
what
Beast
it
is
does.
like
Yeah.
the best. Where the hell
Yeah.
is this where it shows me everything?
Over 400 million subscribers. Come on now.
Exactly. And I mean, it's such a great tool. He knew what he was doing when he made it, you know.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So you've got the pro plan. I swear there was another plan.
Yeah, you got there's a basic plan which is just free, but
well,
like
yeah,
it doesn't
but
have
there was
anything.
another one that was like $250.
Oh, really? I don't
Yeah,
know.
hold up. Let's
The
just
annual?
let's go to that one. Search up view stats. Yes, on video checking. Let's just sign up with this one, I guess. Doesn't hurt.
While he's doing that,
Yeah,
what's next for Cdusk?
What's next for me? I want to get back into creating some more of my own content.
Yeah,
but-
here. The
the business
the
side.
business. I'm assuming that's what
$249
y'all got.
Probably, because I think it's weird. We use like one password that shares like amongst all of us. It's like one
Right.
locker, whatever the service is. Yeah.
No, y'all probably have the I'm assuming it's linked to the .tbnr email.
Yeah. It's linked
Yeah,
to one
so
email, and everyone shares the one email.
It's the domain
basically.
email, right? So
Yeah.
so the passwords you can. I'm assuming you guys use Google
Yeah.
Workspace. Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you use Google Workspace, you can set certain stats saying, okay, for this specific website across all TBNR domains,
Yeah.
you know,
It has
everyone
access.
has access to it.
Mhm.
That's probably what they're doing. But
Yeah.
yeah, guys.
Yep.
I mean, the guy said it. Preston uses it.
It's the sauce.
It's made by Mr. Beast.
It's the sauce.
Made by Mr. Beast. You should buy it, guys. Buy it.
Please buy it, and then Mr. Beast,
And
if you're
make
watching
sure
this,
you use our referral
Yeah,
code.
yeah. Please
And
use the
Mr.
referral
Beast,
code.
give us a referral code for this, please. We'll promote you. I don't think you need promoting, but we'll do it.
give me a percentage, Mr. Beast, if you're watching
I'll
this.
take 10%.
10%. I'll take 1% because I know like that'll add up maybe, just maybe.
My guy, that's $5 a year.
Let's see if like the podcast does well and you get like 500,000 viewers, and then let's see where it's at. You know?
Okay, but at that point, I would take 10%. 10%'s fair.
Yeah.
That's what I charge. That's what I give my salespeople.
Your salespeople. Okay.
If they close a $25,000 deal, they're getting $2,500, but they'll get a bonus at the end of the year. They'll get a
Oh
bonus.
my gosh.
So
Yeah. What's next for Cdusk?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
original
C-
question.
yeah.
The original question
Yeah.
we got thrown off.
Yeah. So I want to make more of my own content again. I want to figure out. There's an idea I've been having in my head for like the last 3 years, but I'm just trying to figure out whether or not it will work. My audience, like I said, it's severed.
well, let's figure it out right now.
Yeah.
Let's just throw it in on the spot right now. Okay, what's the idea?
Yeah, so the pitch is it's gonna be sort of like SNL mixed with a video essay. So
What's
we're
SNL?
SNL, Saturday Night Live. You don't know Saturday Night Live?
My guy, I am a business guy. I live under a rock when it comes to content.
It's a
I am
TV
business.
It's a TV show. It airs on Saturday night, and they have like skits relating to like current event topics of the world. And so what my idea was is like SNL skits with the plushies that relate to whatever the video essay is.
Is this a plushie?
That's a plushie.
That's a plushie.
Okay, so
That's a plushie.
You bought your special item.
We launching the plushie?
Yeah, maybe in the
Maybe.
future. The manufacturer is waiting. If anyone wants to buy them,
I mean,
you want to kickstart this next era of Cdusk, you can do that by
put a comment in the video.
Yeah.
We'll send you guys the link.
yeah.
So we got a question. If you could redesign, the creator economy, like what's the major flaw you think you could fix?
I think the biggest flaw is, I feel like so many people are kind of like set in their ways, like this is how you're supposed to do it because it worked in the past, and it's like you gotta try new things. You gotta be a pioneer. You gotta see what part of it is seeing what other creators are doing and seeing how you can replicate that for yourself. But part of it is too just doing new things. And if like you haven't seen another creator do it, but it's like you pitch that idea to anyone and they're like, this is a banger. Like why hasn't anyone done this? Do it yourself,
Yeah, so the pioneer is that person that pretty much finds something that hasn't been done. They spin it. Now, it might feel awkward because you're the only one doing it.
Yeah.
But you're going to be the trendsetter or the trailblazer.
Exactly.
So there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't think it's wrong. So I would probably say like, 80-20 rules? Something like 80% of what you known to do and what is working, and then 20% with the curiosity to keep the healthy balance.
Exactly. It also kind of goes back to that whole thing of like content pillars. Many channels, they have like 3 pillars of content, and then they have like one experimental pillar of content that they're always trying to like mess with and see like where it can go. Can it turn into a series, for example? And that's kind of like how you should do it, because if one content pillar dies, then you need to have something else ready to go, like to make into a series.
So this has to do with, what you guys were doing in the other side of the studio with the Brie.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that, and also too, just looking at our current catalog, we're like, no video is very much the same. Like 1 minute, our consistent pillar format is called layers. It's 100 layers of whatever, but that's just one pillar. Then we're also experimenting with other stuff. Like we're doing the deadly movies. Like that's something we've done it before, like a listicle type video, but it's different,
Right. What advice would you give to creators, especially small creators that are under 1,000 subs that, that feel invisible right now?
I'd say just like keep going, don't give up, and just keep pushing. Because like if I had stopped when I had my first channel and just making Minecraft videos, like obviously wouldn't be here today, like talking to you guys. And
So,
like still
we're-
doing YouTube stuff.
We're going to more clippable / rapid fire kind of thing.
Well,
you got a question?
right before. Well, I guess you can go to rapid. Well,
Just
before
go ahead. Do it.
whatever. But
Forget it. Do it.
How do you want to impact the next generation of creators?
Oh.
Let's end it on that.
Yeah.
But let's go to rapid fire.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. What's it called? What's the one hook that you've seen go viral every single time?
Open-based question, like answering the question in the first 10 seconds. So it'd be like, okay, like, can you survive off $1? And it's like, that's the hook,
No, those are the Bobby. I forgot his last name, but like he's like a food creator, and like he travels around and.
That sounds familiar, but I don't think I know what you're talking about.
God, let me
Bobby.
search it up. But he's got like a lot of he does a lot of traveling content and.
But even Mr. Beast did something like that.
Yeah.
What
Well-
does the $1 island look like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
$100 house,
Mhm.
Bob, 1,000, million, the house, jet, all
Oh,
those.
Yeah.
Living Bobby.
Living Bob. I
Living
don't
Bob.
think I've heard of him.
But the open, it's called the hook is
this guy.
called.
I think I might have seen his stuff before. Yeah.
So like he does like the whole like $1 challenge.
Yeah.
Like, can I live on $1 for 24 hours?
Exactly.
And then yes, here.
Mhm.
So you mean things like that?
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, like you mentioned Mr. Beast, for example. It's like the video is titled chain to your ex for
$250.
Yeah,
Oh,
for $250 or so.
$250K.
Yeah, and
Oh,
he opens
and-
the video with like, how many days would you stay chained to your ex for $100,000?
That's the Susie one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. By the way, guys, should I?
Yeah. Do it.
By
do
the way,
it.
there's an update on that. I met her 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Pretty much. They're doing good. They are happy
Yep.
for now, but it's going good. It's looking good, guys.
Susie is like been all through the industry.
Yeah, Susie's very happy on what we met her not at. I won't say which specific house, but we met at the after party.
Yep.
After Vid Summit. Shout out to Edgar, by the way. Thank you, my man, for driving me to the house. But yeah, she's very happy with the event. Okay. Beyond that, what's the biggest myth about YouTube that new creators still believe?
I think the biggest myth.
Mhm.
That's a tough one. I think again, it goes back to that thing. You need money to succeed, or you need to have like some sort of like special sauce of some kind. Like other than like just analyzation. If you're someone who analyzes things already, like you can pretty much figure out YouTube eventually.
What's your favorite project that you've ever worked on and why?
Personal or for TBNR?
Both.
Both. I think personal favorite was the first project I did like when I got into Dallas, like back to Dallas. It was Squid Game's hide and seek in real life. So we built out like the Squid Game hide and seek from the show, did it in real life. We had like the different like little mystery boxes that they had to find, and we put like special items in there. And it felt very. We scripted some things, but like
It
it's
was
very
still authentic.
Yes, it was very authentic. Like the talent did their thing, and there were things that you just can't script.
What's one unpopular guys? I've made a new word.
Unpopular. Unopular. Sounds like a business company.
Unpopular?
What's one unpopular YouTube take that you'll die on a hill for?
Unpopular YouTube take. Popular YouTube take. I think.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, I can think.
Well, we'll come back to it. A creator you think is gonna blow up next year?
Created that's gonna blow up next year. Off the top of my head, the first person that came to mind was huh?
The EMP podcast.
Oh, the EMP. With the stacked lineup that you got coming up here, he showed me a sneak peek. I feel like, you could be the next Colin and Samir, like getting
Not
everyone,
that far.
You know?
Not yet. Not
You
not
know.
with that lineup alone.
I don't know. Like, if you count all those people and then like combine them together, you get like
Okay, it's a
a
lot.
Mark Rober,
No, it's
In
more than Mark
size.
Rober.
See? Okay. See?
It's more than Mark Rober
See?
in size and people in following.
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
saying.
Question is, how many actually want to do one? Everyone invited.
Yeah.
But how many actually want to get on our podcast?
I mean, if you make the effort, like I feel
I mean,
like
you know me.
Yeah.
So you saw me network.
yeah, exactly. Like
So,
you just use the right words,
But okay. Well, what is that last question that we wanted to,
My question was, what was it?
I told them they need a
How do you want?
look,
To
we
impact-
have it in front of us. We're just like,
Yeah.
okay, what did we want to ask
Yeah,
again?
yeah.
Well, how do you want to impact the next generation of creators?
I want to spread, like, inspire young kids, to do, like, pick up their phone and start recording videos and, like, post,
Okay. Most people dream of going viral.
Mhm.
You actually did it and then stepped behind the curtains.
Yes.
So this is the last question. I want you to finish this sentence. In 5 years, Cdusk will be known as.
The man behind the biggest creators on the platform. That's what I want to do. Like, I enjoy making my own content, but also, too, I love helping people and making, like, the best product possible.
Yo, that's what's up. So, hey, it was a pleasure. Make sure you subscribe, like, and drop your favorite takeaway from Isaac's journey. Isaiah. Jesus.
It's fine. It's fine.
Isaiah's journey.
Isaac. No, everyone calls me like Elijah growing up. Isaac. So I'm used to it.
Cdusk go. Until next time.
Till next time. Bye bye.